Hi, this is Peter, and I'm going to demonstrate our automatic cup sealing machine with LCD display. What you see here is a sticker that will be on your machine that has a diagram of how you should mount your film on your machine. The film will not be included, which will have to be purchased from outside vendors. But basically, I'm going to show you how to set up the film once you receive it, and we're going to go ahead and do that now. If you see here, this is the film that I purchased outside. Once you have this unit, you're going to put the film on this end. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this. Also, there's multiple washers on your unit. What I found out, the best configuration for this unit is to have 2 washers on the outside and put the rest of the washers inside. If you look inside here, there's an actual spring that will push up on this roll once I install the roll of film once I install it in, so it creates like a tight fit. The rest of the other washers I went ahead and put on the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the film on and have the film coming from the inside this way. Actually, I have it wrong. Hold on one second. Actually, yeah, it's right. You gotta make sure the picture's facing this way out, because once I wrap it down from the bottom, it's going to go ahead and seal with the picture facing up. Make sure this is securely tight. Okay, it's tight. If you look on the side right here, on the film, there's a little light sensor on the side. What I'm going to do is put the film in here, and this little picture right here, this little number 4, actually is where it's going to be covered once I have the machine mounted. So ideally it should be right there. That it detects it, and it helps make measuring for the picture, so the picture gets centered perfectly right on the cup. So make sure that once you finish routing the film, that it's in this position. So in the meantime, I want to keep routing the film through the unit. It's going to go from the outside and go in like so. And I'm going to pull this film through. This unit was actually used a little bit earlier, so it's a little bit hot. Route it out and route it in. Make sure your film is straight too as well. And once it's here, you'd have to get some tape. And once again, I'm double checking on the opposite end and making sure that the film is in the light sensor. The opposite end. And right there, the number 4 is where the light sensor is at. And I'm going to tape it. Like so. Okay, so the machine's the film is already set. Everything's nice and neat. And look on the side right here. You'll notice that the number 4 is right where I mentioned earlier. Gotcha. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the machine on. And right away it's gonna display the temperature right here on the right. I was using the machine earlier, so right now it's a little bit warm. Right when you start up, the machine is going to start at 0, and the machine is going to slowly heat up. And this film that I'm using is actually polyethylene, and according to this little instruction sheet that you'll get, it says that I'm supposed to have it set at 170 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to go ahead and set that, let the machine rise. It's actually set already. I'm just going to let it warm up, and I'm going to show you how to configure the various settings that you could do on here. You actually could, I'm going to show you how to reset the counter. I'm going to also show you how you could adjust the amount of time the machine would take to seal the cup, and also how to readjust the temperature if necessary. Your film's gonna wherever you purchase your film from, it's gonna be made out of a certain material. You just have to find out what that material is made out of, and then you could adjust the temperature if necessary. Okay, let me go ahead and press this button. That's to reset the counter. And if you want to reset it, press and hold this any of the plus or minus buttons. So that's press. I'm going to press that once. Press it twice. That's the amount of seconds that you could adjust. And this is the temperature. I set at 160. If you press it one more time, it's just going to blink. Just leave it alone, and it's going to reset itself. So right now it's at 170. I'm going to let it heat up. Right now it's not a good time to put the cup in. I believe it's too hot. So I'm going to wait till the temperature drops back down. There's a heating light right here. And that heating light demonstrates whether it's heating up. There's two different stages that the machine is in. There's a heat up stage and there's a warm stage. The heat up stage is when you initially turn on and it's heating up to the temperature that you want. The warming stage is to remain. It's a stage where it keeps the unit warm but not necessarily heat up, just so you can maintain that temperature that you like. This machine is perfect for cups that are filled with tea, and it seals the film on top of it. So when you flip the cup upside down, doesn't spill, makes it highly portable. And also, if you're wondering how big your cup should be, I'm going to go ahead and measure the diameter of this inner ring. And if you look at this inner ring, it measures a little bit less than 3.5 inches. So you got to make sure that your cup has a little bit less than 3.5 inches as far as below the rim of where the cup is at. So this is 3.5 inches. And I'm going to show you the cup that we're using. They're demonstrating in. This is a cup. And if I measure it from lip to lip, remember there's a little edge on the side right here, so it could grab onto the film. But if you measure from cup to cup, it's a little bit larger. It's like about 3 and maybe 5/8 of an inch. So, but ultimately the inner rim of the cup is a little bit less than 3.5, which is perfect for this. This cup is actually 500 cc, and I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate that right now with this empty cup. So I'm going to put this in, and as I put this in, I'm going to push it in, and it's going to go ahead and seal. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to pop this cup out, and as you can see, it's perfectly sealed. Also, to note, if you look at the bottom, there's 2 screws right here. These 2 screws you could actually adjust. Earlier I had the cup in and I had to pop this unit out, so the bottom helped lift the cup out so you could remove the cup out easier. So right now I'm going to demonstrate it again, but with a cup full of liquid. As you see, it hit the bottom of this rim already. See, as I push it in, it's going to drop low, right below the film. You got to make sure it's below the film. And once you make these initial settings, you don't have to do it anymore. But I'm going to go ahead and push it in. Seals. And you manually pull it out. See? It perfectly sealed it. And if I tilt it over, you notice no liquid falls out. And that's how you use our LCD display automatic cup sealing machine.